The following story about an UCLA student that will open your eyes about things that might happen with your girlfriend in college. Also, please like and subscribe to help in the channel's growth. In a bustling college town, where the sun shone brightly and students filled the streets, Emily, a 22-year-old psychology major at UCLA, stood out not only for her beauty but also for her sharp intellect. She was in her final year of college, dreaming of a bright future in the field of psychology. Beside her was Jake, her boyfriend of 3 years, who had always supported her ambitions and dreams. Jake was a dedicated student who worked hard to ensure a stable future for both of them. They shared joyful moments together, from strolls in Griffith Park to late-night study sessions filled with laughter and plans for their future. However, as Emily approached graduation, subtle changes began to shift the dynamics of her life. Her classes in behavioral psychology became increasingly captivating, largely due to the presence of Professor Ryan, a charismatic man whose charm captivated all his students. He had an engaging way of teaching that made even the most complex topics feel accessible and exciting. As weeks passed, Emily found herself drawn to him in ways she hadn't anticipated. It started innocently enough. She admired his passion for the subject and his ability to connect with students on a personal level. But as the semester progressed, Emily's admiration morphed into something deeper. She began daydreaming about him during lectures, imagining what it would be like to have conversations that went beyond academics. The thrill of his attention during class discussions sent her heart racing. She often caught herself stealing glances at him when he wasn't looking, wondering if he could sense the attraction brewing beneath the surface. Little did she know that these innocent thoughts would soon spiral into a dangerous obsession. Jake remained blissfully unaware of Emily's growing infatuation. He was busy with his own studies and part-time job, trusting Emily to manage her academic life. She started spending more time at UCLA under the pretext of group projects and study sessions, creating an emotional distance between them that Jake couldn't quite pinpoint. He would text her throughout the day, asking about her classes and offering support, but Emily's responses became shorter and less enthusiastic. The spark that once ignited their relationship began to flicker. One fateful afternoon, after an intense lecture on human relationships, Ryan invited Emily to discuss a project in his office. Her heart raced at the invitation. It felt like a dream come true. What began as an academic discussion quickly turned into something more intimate. Ryan complimented her intelligence and passion for psychology in ways that made her feel special and desired. The atmosphere in his office was charged with unspoken tension. Their conversations flowed easily as they shared personal anecdotes and laughed together. As their meetings became more frequent, Emily found herself entangled in a web of emotions she never expected to experience. She rationalized her feelings by telling herself it was just harmless flirting, a way to gain insights from a brilliant professor, but deep down, she knew she was crossing boundaries. Their conversations turned into late-night texts filled with playful banter that left her exhilarated yet guilty. Meanwhile, Jake noticed subtle changes in Emily's demeanor but dismissed them as stress from finals approaching. He planned a surprise dinner date at their favorite restaurant to celebrate their anniversary, hoping to rekindle their connection. But as he prepared for the evening, Emily was lost in thoughts of Ryan, her heart divided between loyalty and desire. The moment of truth arrived when Jake decided to drop by UCLA unannounced one day after class to surprise Emily with flowers and dinner plans. As he entered Ryan's classroom looking for her, he stumbled upon an unexpected scene. Emily and Ryan were laughing together intimately, sharing a moment that felt far too personal for a student-teacher relationship. The sight shattered Jake's heart. He felt as if the ground had been pulled from beneath him. Overwhelmed by emotions he couldn't articulate, Jake turned on his heel and left before they could see him. He wandered through campus aimlessly, grappling with disbelief and betrayal while trying to process what he had just witnessed. Each step felt heavier than the last as memories of their love flooded back, moments filled with laughter now tainted by heartbreak. That night, Jake confronted Emily about what he had seen. He needed answers. When she walked through the door with a bright smile expecting their anniversary dinner, it quickly faded when she saw oozing hurt in his eyes. "I saw you with him," he said quietly but firmly, his voice trembled with pain. Emily's heart sank as she realized the gravity of her actions. She had been caught in a lie woven from deception and desire. She tried to deny it at first but soon broke down under Jake's unwavering gaze. The truth spilled out like a dam bursting. Her feelings for Ryan had grown beyond mere admiration into something much darker. "I never meant for this to happen," she pleaded through tears. Guilt washed over her as she recounted how Ryan made her feel alive again when everything else felt stagnant in her life with Jake. "I can't believe you would do this to me," Jake replied, his voice thick with betrayal. He felt like a stranger in his own relationship now. "I've always been here for you." The confrontation escalated into an emotional storm where words were exchanged like daggers, each cut deeper than the last until there was nothing left but silence hanging heavily between them. With their relationship shattered beyond repair, Jake left that night without looking back. He needed space to heal from this betrayal that cut so deeply into his heart. Meanwhile, Emily sat alone in their apartment filled with memories, each corner echoing laughter now replaced by regret. Days turned into weeks, while Jake sought solace among friends trying desperately to forget Emily's betrayal. She found herself spiraling into loneliness after realizing that Ryan didn't want anything serious either. He had simply enjoyed the thrill of their illicit encounters without any intention of commitment. The once vibrant life they shared at UCLA became a haunting reminder of what could have been, a love story turned tragic due to choices made under pressure and desire gone awry. Emily's story serves as a poignant reminder about the consequences of impulsive decisions and disloyalty within relationships. Sometimes chasing after fleeting desires can lead us down paths we never intended to take, paths that ultimately leave us longing for what we lost while grappling with guilt over our choices. And so this tale concludes without a happy ending, a stark reflection on how quickly love can turn into regret when we let temptation cloud our judgment amidst the vibrant backdrop of UCLA where dreams are born but also shattered by betrayal lurking just around the corner. Share your thoughts on the comment section and don't forget to follow for more videos like this one.